Hello there, welcome to the DrunkRamen StoryTime podcast Christmas special. Bing. I'm Ramen, this is my bud TY. We have our hot cocoa of a Christmas special and we're ready to talk about Christmas with you guys. We got a whole notepad full of Christmas stuff that we wrote down, so with that being said, I guess cue that Christmas intro.
Doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. Take it easy, you are full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. Take it easy, you are full of life.
And we're back.
We're back.
Okay. So for the first topic we're going to talk about today are Christmas movies. But first, do you want to talk about, sorry, last week there was no podcast.
Yeah, we tried.
We were all extremely busy, especially me. I had to work on a Christmas special, so that took up a lot of my time. But we're here with a Christmas podcast. By the way, the last podcast, if any of you saw it, there was this weird screeching banshee noise.
Yeah, we don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, is our
We thought it was possibly because we plugged the mic in, and that might be the reason why. So it might be at the beginning of this video, unless he cuts it out.
I'm gonna cut it out.
We don't know.
I'm gonna cut it out, but I'm like...
Although we have a lot of dead space at the beginning of the video, so it really shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm like, is our podcast possessed? I'm like, the screaming banshee. I had headphones in my ear while I was listening to it. I'm like, God dang it, what the frick was that? And also,
it was to wake you up.
It was to wake you up. We also have, like, desk. We have desk in front of us now because we didn't like the way the chairs were positioned. We wanted something in front of us, so we have, like, coffee or...
this is hot chocolate.
We have hot chocolate now, but for every podcast, we're going to have these mugs. They're going to be filled with something. So, it's just so that way we can make this podcast look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, the first topic is Christmas movies.
I love my Christmas movies.
Starting with, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
We spoke about this the last time.
Ignore that. Who cares?
No, it's okay because I love the Polar Express.
And we talked about this last time.
Yes, we did.
It's okay. Again, my opinions probably swang.
It doesn't matter.
I kind of watched Polar Express last night on Disney Plus.
I haven't watched it yet this year.
I think it does hold up. Yes, do most of the characters look very weird if you stare at them too long and pause on them? Yes, but I'm like...
Anything looks weird if you pause on it.
Early CGI. I also watched Toy Story 1 through 3 because I don't like 4 at all. It should have ended at 3.
I agree.
I don't know why. 4 doesn't make any sense. It should have just ended at 3.
I agree. Bo Peep?
Her character changed completely.
Yep.
Her character is not...
She's the Rambo of Toy Story now.
Bro. And what I didn't like about Toy Story 4 is that Woody had no purpose in the movie. Like, his purpose was to be a toy and his purpose was to be played with. But then, and now in this movie, now he's just like a sidekick to Bo Peep. I'm like, it's just fucking stupid, man.
It was weird.
Woody's the leader. Woody's the leader, not the other way around. Bo Peep's character completely changed in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. The Grinch is still a classic.
I love The Grinch.
We already talked
The
about
noise, the noise, the noise.
He must be talking about the animated one, not the scary, hairy Jim Carrey one. The one that gives me nightmares and really wishes Jim Carrey would stop staring at the camera in the movie. I mean...
It's okay, he secretly loves that one. At the bottom of his heart.
My teacher will play that movie every time we're in class on Christmas. I'm like, yeah, there's other Christmas movies. Why is this the definitive one people play on Christmas? Like, it's on TV.
What's wrong with The Grinch?
The animated one's good. Why not
I know, I like the animated one.
Why gotta air the scary Jim Carrey one?
Harry, scary Jim Carrey one.
Yeah, the Harry, scary Jim Carrey one. The one where Jim Carrey's all green and hairy, and he.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just the way you said it though was the Jim Harry, scary Jim Carrey one. That's what you said.
Yes. Oh man, I should bring something up in the podcast. When I look at it, I look very unfocused. Like I'm like leaning to the side, or I'm like, I think I need to have like more eye to eye, or at least stare at the camera a bit, because I'm like so unfocused last podcast.
Yeah, you were.
Maybe I just don't like looking.
You're bad.
Maybe I don't like looking.
You're bad, kid.
Let's talk about our ugly ass sweaters.
Oh, I do want to apologize about the last one though, because it cut halfway with the video.
And there was a black border, which, you know, the podcast still had a lot of views on it, but
okay.
It has about maybe 180 views.
Oh, nice.
But the black border on it, we'll make sure next time. Well, I'm editing this one. We'll make sure next time Tyler doesn't add the black border. Is that exporting took way too long, so I get why Tyler didn't want to re-export it.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure Tyler doesn't have the black border, and I was gonna say every time you're done with it, if you can sort of send it to me, and then if I need to make any changes, I can just fix.
What do you mean if you need to make any changes?
If I need to fix the black border, I can fix it on my software and then stretch it out.
This guy, I'll tell you.
If I need to stretch it out, if there's another black border,
He doesn't believe in me.
I'm letting you edit it. I'm like, no, I'm letting you edit it. But if there's another if there's another black border situation, I can stretch it out in my software. Don't think this. No, it's this guy. Hey.
Okay, what do we have up next here?
Okay, when Tyler said Christmas cookies, I thought he was joking with me.
I love Christmas cookies. Okay, so what is your favorite kind of Christmas cookie? There's multiple different types.
Sugar cookies? I mean, what can classify as a Christmas cookie? Like, does it have to have a design on it? I mean...
No, it doesn't have to. I mean, you can do the cookie cutter cookies, if you want to do those. You can do... Well, I say Christmas cookies in general because we do... we'll do the cookie cutter ones. We'll do peanut blossoms, which have a Hershey... It has a Hershey Kiss right down the center of it.
Okay.
We get thumbprints, where you make a thumbprint, you put jelly on the inside, and then it's surrounded by like crushed nuts and stuff like that. Those things are freaking delicious.
I bet you love crushed nuts.
I know you do.
No, that sounds pretty good. But I'm like,
no, they're really good.
I guess I get the Christmas cookies with like the little designs on it, but at the end of the day, it's just sugar cookies with like a design on it.
One of my favorites is the peanut blossoms with the Oreo Hershey Kisses.
See, these are like fancy cookies.
Those are amazing.
Bro, I eat regular cookies. I'm like, what classifies as a Christmas cookie is like the sugar ones you buy at the store that you have to like heat them up. I guess I eat those. That's pretty much what I do.
How dare you?
Bro, what am I gonna sit and eat cookies? What, am I gonna bake cookies for myself? How fat do you think I am?
That fat.
This is an extra large, for God's sake. I didn't like the way I looked in the other podcast, even though we filmed the same one twice. Even though we filmed the podcast twice. I don't like wearing tight shirts because when I looked at it, I looked like I had a belly sticking out, and I am a bit fat, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna wear tight shirts anymore. I told Tyler when he posted, I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna wear like a button shirt that's open.
Yeah,
like
I think that's what we should do in general, though.
I think we need to have our like own style and at least have like our own what we're gonna wear, so we can stand out.
I agree.
So it's a button-up shirt that's open and like a graphic tee because I don't like wearing tight shirts. I look constricted when I wear a tight shirt.
Right. It's because it's tight.
It's very tight. Very tight. I'll put a warning. That's what she said.
Oh my god.
But back on topic of the Christmas cookies, like, do you like the ones with like designs on them, or because you bake your own cookies, or?
Yeah, we bake our own cookies. We do. We'll put the crystal sugar on top and stuff like that with the different colors and things. So I mean, you know, colors, sprinkles, everything. Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Great, you're making Powerpuff Girls now? Jesus Christ. And Chemical X, the secret ingredient. The ingredient to make the Purple Little Girls. Oh,
yes.
man.
I love Christmas cookies. They're better than any other cookies during the year.
Yes, I agree. Even though you can eat cookies any time of year.
And then chocolate chip cookies. Because you gotta have chocolate chip cookies.
Not just any chocolate chip cookies, Grandma's chocolate chip cookies.
Grandma makes all her cookies with us.
My grandma makes good chocolate chip cookies. Best chocolate chip cookies ever. Now we have favorite Christmas TV specials, and I know we're blowing right through some of these, but we'll make sure to at least focus on one of these.
Right. So we have quite a few things that we want to talk about. It's all Christmas themed.
We might.
It's
add
kind of
more.
hard to stay on one topic for too long because I mean there's not really that much to it.
Well, how long can we talk about Christmas cookies before our audience is like, we get it, you're hungry.
Yeah. We haven't made any this year though, which I'm sad.
Yeah, this Christmas year's been a bit weird. I'm gonna be honest.
This year
I mean,
sucks.
it doesn't. 2020 is over, but let's not forget.
2020 is not over yet.
It's almost over, but
It's
let's not forget
almost
that
over.
there's some good things that came out of 2020, and by good things I mean like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One. Other than that, I mean, just forget about everything else. I mean, the bad thing.
This came out in 2020, guys.
This podcast, my
And
channel.
I know it's probably your least favorite thing. No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm kidding.
I'll put a warning on the screen. That's what she said too. No, yeah. I think some good things came out of 2020.
Our channel came.
Our launch of our channel that subsequently became a podcast channel because we became incredibly cringed from ourselves. And then the launch of my channel,
Yeah.
which started out very
Go
rocky.
check that out, by the way.
Check that out. I got a Christmas special coming out Wednesday. I've been working on it all fucking week. It took a lot. But I am not going to be back January 13th. That's when I'm going to be back on my main channel because when I come back, I'm reviewing the movie Teen Titans Go to the Movies. I have a series on my channel called Movie Rants.
Yeah, I know.
And I had to make a new trailer for my channel, so I already recorded that too.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's the launch of this podcast, which we
Yeah.
have about, I think, 13 to 14 episodes. I can't really classify it. And if you want, this podcast is on Anchor, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcast, it's everywhere you can get your podcast.
Yep.
We are still trying to get more sponsorships from Anchor, but for so far we only have the Anchor sponsorship, which
That's just okay.
we got $1. I mean, it made about $1.
That's not bad.
We can't cash it out until we reach, like, I think $15.
That's okay. We won't cash it out. We'll just leave it in there until we accumulate more.
So I
That
mean,
way you don't spend it.
so technically, we made our first $1.
Guys, we made our first $1. It's a big deal. No,
It's not like
a big deal.
Mr. Beast levels or... You want to talk about Mr. Beast's burger place?
What?
Mr. Beast has a burger place. It's called Mr. Beast's Burgers. He opened a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, he opened a restaurant.
I did not know that.
Well, people are saying the food is a bit raw or it's not coming out right. But either way, we've been straying off topic. Favorite TV Christmas specials? You go first.
Okay, Christmas specials. You know, I don't really watch TV, other than The Flash, or Arrow, or something like that. Like,
Okay.
I don't watch anything other than the DC
Dive
shows.
into your subconscious. So at least you haven't watched Nickelodeon. Don't they have Christmas specials and Drake and
I
Josh?
mean, I never watched Drake and Josh. Like, I watched a few episodes, but I didn't watch it like everyone else watched it.
It's a classic, man. It's a classic Nickelodeon show. It's like the era of don't nod your head. Drake and Josh, iCarly.
I did watch iCarly.
No, you watched iCarly.
I watched iCarly. I used to watch Dora the Explorer too, but nobody cares.
Yeah, because nobody watches Dora, man. I'm not gonna get into the goddamn Dora rant like I did the other podcast. Drake and Josh, iCarly, like the staples of like. I think they have good Christmas specials in that.
Yeah.
I think the only Christmas special that I watched was probably the SpongeBob Christmas special. I watch that every year. The original one. They made a claymation one, but I watched the original one. The original one gets you in the mood.
Alright guys, start in the comments. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
People are gonna say yes. Let's get some more comments on this podcast.
Yes.
Because the only comments that was in the podcast was a comment made from me or ramen, because I guess there's the other ramen, which is a donut, and then me ramen.
So, guys, go down into the description, type hashtag Die Hard is or hashtag Die Hard is not a movie, and we will count them up and tally them for the next video.
People are going to be like, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Let's just say how much we hate Die Hard and then see if we can get comments. I think that's the only way to get comments. I haven't seen Die Hard. By the way, don't hate me on this. I have not seen Die Hard, but I know enough about it.
Okay.
I saw
Okay.
There's this Netflix series called How Movies Are Made, and it talks about how Die Hard was made and how it became like a cult classic for Christmas. It talks about Home Alone too. It talks about Home Alone and how that movie had so much crap it had to go through before it was made.
Yeah.
You know, they filmed that entire movie. The whole set was made in a school. They filmed that in a gym.
Interesting.
The whole set is like in a gym, in a huge gym. I thought it was a real house, but I'm like,
it looked like a real house.
yeah, it looked like a real house, but it looked so good, man.
It did look good. It looked really good.
It's crazy. I wonder how we can get a set. I wish we can get an awesome.
Let's not look into that right now.
Let's have a
Just wait.
Let's have a dancing lobster.
No, stop.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
No. Not the lobsters.
Classic.
Larry, get out of here.
Classic Amanda Bynes. If anybody ever seen the Amanda Show, Dancing Lobsters is from that. But what else we gotta talk about? I mean, What a Wonderful Life. Ever heard of that movie?
I have heard of it.
Where guy's like, I wish I never existed, and he realizes that other people's lives will be worse without him. I mean, that's a pretty
sounds like a movie about suicide.
It is a movie about suicide.
Oh no.
The guy really wants to like kill himself, and then the Christmas spirit's like, if you do it, like people around you will realize how much they
think about this. If you do it, you'll be happy. Everyone else will be sad. If you don't do it, you'll be sad, but everyone else will be happy.
Like Three Stooges. It's like not Three Stooges. What's that Christmas? A Christmas Carol? What's that movie with Ebenezer Scrooge?
A Christmas Carol?
A Christmas Carol, yes, that one. What? I only watched the Muppets one, okay?
Oh my gosh.
There's a Muppets Christmas Carol. That's the only one I watch. Hey, it's still a Christmas Carol, but just with Muppets. Who doesn't like Kermit the Frog?
You disappoint me.
I haven't seen Christmas Carol, bro. Just like I don't watch many.
That one's a classic as well.
This comes from the guy who doesn't watch Drake and Josh.
Okay, but that's more understandable. Like, not watching a TV series is understandable compared to not watching a movie that is obviously a classic. You got Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, and Future there, sir.
You got Ghostbusters. I mean, there's a lot of movies with ghosts and Christmas spirits. I mean, is Ghostbusters a Christmas movie? I like to think so.
Is Ghostbusters a Christmas movie, guys? Comment in the comments below.
Doesn't it take place in Christmas?
I don't think it does.
It has a Christmas vibe to it.
I don't think it does.
When I watch it, I have a Christmas vibe to it.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
Tell them about the Twinkies.
What?
Comment down below if you can understand that reference from Ghostbusters. It's the Twinkie, it's a quote from the movie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You are insane.
Let's name movies that are not related to Christmas.
Why?
I think it'd be pretty funny. Pokemon.
That's not a movie.
Debatable. There's a lot of Pokemon movies. To say it's not a movie, the first Pokemon movie was a movie. Bam. Yeah. Now
They're gonna meme my face. They're gonna be like, you're gonna be over there, you're gonna be like talking blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna be right here like, and then they're gonna just meme it. This is gonna become a meme.
There's this claymation Christmas movie. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if you ever seen it.
Claymation?
It's a claymation Christmas movie, but I forget what it's called. It involves Santa Claus and Rudolph. It might be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I don't know. Maybe.
I always found Rudolph to be...
I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the original one.
I always found Rudolph to be a bit of a annoying shit. Come on, be honest, bro.
I enjoyed it.
At some point...
The silver and gold.
Why am I being sung to?
It was a good song, sir.
At some point, you gotta be on. Rudolph got a bit cocky towards the once he was chosen by Santa Claus, and he bragged about it to other people. Like,
so what? I would brag about that if I was chosen by Santa Claus too.
And that's why he got his ass kicked by those reindeers.
What? When did this happen?
Deleted scene from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I can't believe you didn't see it.
What do you mean?
Rudolph approaches his the people that are making fun of him, and I guess he approaches Blitzen and Common, and then they kick his ass because nobody likes someone who's greedy or,
Greedy?
pride. Nobody likes somebody with too much pride.
Well, no, duh. But if they were making fun of him and laughing at him, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, ha, look at this now, ha ha.
Why were they making fun?
Right in your face.
Why were they making fun of him?
Because he has a glowing nose.
For that, I mean, it's kind of a stupid thing to make fun of him for.
Exactly.
I find that very dumb. With all the crap going on in Santa's workshop and all the elves you can make fun of, do you really want to make fun of this one reindeer with the glowing nose? If anything, that reindeer has a mutant power. I mean...
Right, he's special.
It just shoots
Not Jose special, because he's a different kind of special, but he's special.
I wish you'd just use my name Ramen and not have to put my name in this podcast. God damn it. I don't want to even edit that out because that'll take too much time.
You're weird. You're weird.
So now we have work stories. So, you go.
Okay, so, at work, if you come into where I work, then you already know, but, we decorated for Christmas. This is actually probably the first year we've decorated for Christmas because I don't think we've ever done it before at all. But they had a decorating contest between all the departments. I was on the front end. So we had $100 per department to decorate the whole department. The front end is probably the largest department, so it's harder to spread that money over the whole department. You know what I mean?
No.
Unlike
I work nights.
Unlike the bakery department, which is a small area that they can just buy other more expensive good-looking things, where we made a lot of handmade things.
Was that really a competition? Guys got to decorate the store. You know what I have to do? I work nights. I don't have any luxury or freedom. It's just stocking shelves. But you know what? Morning crew can do it. Morning crew can do whatever they want, and they can have as much fun as they want.
He's a scrub.
We have to unload a 20,000 piece truck. And
you're fine.
I'm not lying.
You're fine.
Sometimes trucks are too big for the amount of crew we have.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
It's ridiculous, man. Anyway, you keep going.
But yeah, we were doing a contest. And the winners got, I think, $25 gift cards.
I saw
I
that.
believe so. Every winner got a $25 gift card. And we came in second,
So should I?
right behind the bakery department.
Did you not win anything?
No.
You should have won something. That all that effort was gone to waste.
No, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I enjoyed decorating for Christmas,
No,
but...
I'm sorry, but if I wasn't gonna win, I'm like, all that effort.
Well,
just
you're a
went to
scrub.
waste. I'm like, what will be the point?
You're a pleb.
A pleb?
Yeah, you're a pleb.
The first time I've ever heard that word. We now have a new word to call ourselves because if YouTube wants to demonetize curse words, we will now use the word plebs and weebos.
He's a pleb.
God, don't say it more. Jeez. He's a pleb. Ah, yes, I am a pleb.
You're a
right.
pleb.
Even though I have no idea what that means.
But yeah, no, we lost, which is okay, but it's a shame.
You know what's weird? One of the managers, I don't know, it was not Nate or any of them, they came up to me and was like, hey, so I heard you got a podcast. I don't know how he found out. Did you tell any manager about our podcast?
Was it Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it was. I talked to Brian about it.
You showed them our podcast?
No, I didn't show him. I was like, yeah, so me and Jose, we got a podcast. He's like, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah.
Video podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Brian, if you're watching this podcast, what's up, dude? How's it going?
What's up, my brother?
This podcast is now sponsored by Giant Food Store.
No, it's not.
Giant Food
It is
Store.
not.
If you want to get some good food,
No,
go
stop.
to the store.
Stop.
It's also sponsored by Moist Towelettes.
Oh my god.
Moist Towelettes.
Every time.
If you haven't heard it yet, this podcast is sponsored by Moist Towelettes. You know, I haven't said Moist Towelettes in like 5 podcasts.
No, it's been like 1.
I think I mentioned it like 3 podcasts and I haven't brought it up since, but yes, we're bringing back Moist Towelettes. You know, a towelette that can wipe your butt and make you feel fresh. Moist Towelettes.
You're terrible.
But, yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
can't believe, I don't know if Brian even checked out our podcast.
I don't know.
But he told me, he was
But-
like, you have a podcast? I mean, I gotta go check it out. So I'm assuming he checked it out.
I'm assuming so too.
I
But
mean, it's a pretty good podcast. I
Yeah.
think we did a pretty good job. I'm glad we switched to video. I think
I am too.
I'm like,
I knew it was going to be a good idea. And I told you it was going to be a good idea. And it took some outside advice to get it into your thick head.
by the way, you already gave me the I told you so.
I told you so.
You already gave me the I told you so thing in the last podcast episode. Do you really want to do the I told you so dance?
I told you so.
Why don't you just dance, get up and right do the... Okay, you can do that. Now my face is filled with shame and regret and despair. The only reason I didn't want to do the video one is because I don't like looking at myself on camera, but I'm like, I'm getting more comfortable. So, I mean...
We're not doing the same thing we were.
No, because I think with the audio one, we sort of strayed off topic. Which is, I guess, sort of bad if you're doing a
Well,
podcast.
we're still straying off topic, sir.
Well, the podcast has to flow naturally, so it's not like we're going to go to topic to topic. It's in between those bursts, we have to at least talk casually.
Right.
Yeah, we just can't go topic 1, Christmas cookies. Topic 2. I mean, like, that just sounds robotic.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I wanted to do some, like, eventually, maybe make a second podcast playlist where we do, like, maybe like a rewatch podcast where we rewatch a TV show and talk about it. I want to do a rewatch podcast of, like, maybe The Flash.
It hasn't worked before, and yet he says we should do it again.
No, a rewatch podcast is we just talk about what we watched. We watch a TV show. We don't watch. We just watch it, you and me, and then we talk about it.
Because I was gonna say, if you're telling me to watch it on stream, then no.
That's copyright. No, we watch it. We take some notes, and then we talk about it. So we just gotta pick a show that will fit this podcast.
All right, maybe we'll think about it.
We might do a rewatch podcast of a show. I want him to watch Psych. I think it'll be an awesome rewatch podcast, but it's up to him. Yeah, we just want to experiment more with this podcast.
Yeah, I mean that's what it mainly is. It's an
So
experimentation process.
we might like have a series,
Um,
a secondary podcast series where we rewatch shows and talk about them.
Right.
It's just a matter of him.
All right.
You know.
Well, what's up next on our list, though? The naughty or nice list.
We have Kid Christmas Stories.
Kid Christmas stories. Oh, I wanted to say something. We got a Santa letter in the mailbox up at the front for Santa.
I thought you said we had a mail. Hey,
No,
we have mail time. Here on.
And he's the kid was like, I want a hoverboard and some other expensive stuff, and Jana wrote back to him, and she's like, well, ho ho ho, thank you for writing me a letter to this kid's name, and she said, expect to have a great surprise under the tree this year.
That kid is going to be disappointed when he looks under that tree and there's no hoverboard. I'm sorry, I go to the store and be like, yo, where's my hoverboard, man? I thought I was going to get a hoverboard. None worse than lying to a kid about what they're going to get for Christmas.
Well, Jana didn't lie to him about what he was going to get. She just said, I'm going to have a surprise for you under the tree this year.
Is he getting a hoverboard?
I don't know.
If he's not getting a hoverboard, that kid should really, really prepare to cry and be disappointed. As I was...
Are you promoting being ungrateful, sir?
I was disappointed when I didn't get a puppy for Christmas, but that's when I realized Santa wasn't real. Yeah, that's right. I asked for a puppy for Christmas. Yeah, but I also did realize that if you put a puppy in a box, it would probably suffocate to death. So I'd be stupid for Santa Claus to do that. I think Santa Claus will be committing a lot of violations if you
Puppy side.
Puppy side. Puppy side. That's the
oh no.
That's what they call Paw Patrol's alter egos. Puppy sides. Now back to Nick Jr. Up next is Puppy Side.
Alright, so Christmas stories, right?
Yes.
I remember the one year, we had like really, really bad snow. Like we got snow not too long ago.
We got the blizzard. I guess
we had really, really bad snow the one year, and they had to shovel out pretty much all but a tunnel that they would park our cars in. It didn't go over, but it was like this.
Yeah.
And they had to shovel that out so that they could put the cars into. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like a trench.
Jesus
A
Christ.
snow trench.
Snow trench. I guess the Christmas story is, when I was like 11, I lived in like a one bedroom apartment, and my brothers, we shared a room. So our mom would put like the Christmas tree in our room, and our grandma came over, and I think we had like a bunch of gifts. I think my favorite one was from my grandma, because my grandma would always get me video games. And I got the Incredibles for the GameCube.
I think I had that one at one point.
And that was probably my favorite gift. You know what? And I had it for GameCube, and I never beat it. I mean, I think I was stuck on one level, and I'm like, every time I try to go back to the level, I can't beat it. That game is extremely fucking hard.
I think I had that one. Did you have to wake up and get dash to school from home?
There's 2 seconds.
And you had to sprint as fast as you can, and you had to jump between a train. Yeah, that was the most difficult part about that, was jumping between the trains.
And there's 2 dash segments, which is weird, because why was dash only limited to 2 parts in the game? There's one where he's dashing to school,
and then there's one where he's dashing over water and stuff like that, running away from the bad guys.
And there's another one where he's with Violet, and he's like
and he's in a bubble.
I mean, like, those levels are incredibly hard to do.
They're so difficult.
Because things in that game come at you incredibly quick. It's like playing one of those running games, but like 10 times harder, because everything comes at you fast and you gotta react to it quick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a hard game for GameCube, and I say movie licensed games, some of them are okay, some of them are like...
Oh no, that was a fun game.
That was a fun game.
That was a fun game. It was just difficult.
I guess movie licensed Disney games are always good, but like licenses to like superhero games, movies, and all that, they always tend to be bad. But some of them you'll get a game where it's like incredibly hard to beat. Like I think Chicken Little, which you talked about.
That one was difficult.
That game is incredibly difficult.
That game is hard, but it was also fun.
The first part of the Chicken Little game is where you're getting to school and you get to learn all your moves. I guess there's some parts of Chicken Little which are fun, but then you get to certain parts where it gets incredibly hard, and that's towards the very end of the game, where you're like, I think where's the aliens come and they invade.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of Pixar games. I think
so. I have a quick question before you continue. Is this podcast going out on Christmas, or is it coming out today?
It's coming out. It might come out today. I'm gonna edit it. And I'm gonna edit the intro, and I'm gonna edit all of it, so it should come out today.
Okay. So,
do you want it to come out?
If you're watching this on Christmas, Merry Christmas.
This is to make up for that. This is just to make up because we didn't have a podcast last week. So this is gonna be a very long podcast because I didn't even want to do two because I'm like, we can just talk about a lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, I got some stuff I gotta do later, so I don't think I'd be able to do two.
No, so it's just gonna be one long one. And by the way, we also have to film like the intro for this, and we have a little treat because that intro is gonna be incredibly good.
You'll see it right at the beginning of the video, so you'll see it before we said anything about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
the intro for our podcast, which I made, we wanted to stray away from the floating heads and the cartoons.
Although I like it. It looks professional.
Yeah, it looks professional, but we're gonna do the Chris's intro that you're gonna see. We're gonna use that as a template for other intro, where we're not gonna have any Christmas gear on, but it's gonna be the same intro without Christmas gear on.
Well, maybe for the Christmas one, we might do Christmas gear.
Yeah. Well, the Christmas one is gonna have Christmas gear. The next one, which we're gonna come back in January, because that's when the podcast. That's when we're coming back to this podcast.
So we're gonna miss a week or so.
Yeah. Around the first.
We'll be back.
1st of January. Very first week or second week?
Probably.
Want to do the second week or first?
Maybe the second week. I won't be able to do the week after because that's my birthday.
So around like January 14th. January 14th, which is a Thursday. We'll be back January 14th.
I might not be able to do the week after, but I might at the same time, so I'm not sure. I don't know when the 21st is.
So you want to do the podcast January 14th? And then we'll record two, so that we'll have two going out.
Sure.
Yeah. So we will be back January 14th. So that's just a little announcement because we're gonna be gone. I'm gonna be working on some other videos, and Tyler's gonna be doing his thing. I'm gonna probably see him at work all the time because, I mean, that's where we.
That's all I do is work.
That's all I do.
Work.
So we also want to talk about the blizzard.
Yeah. So
we just had a blizzard.
Yeah, we just had a blizzard.
Oh my god, that was fucking crazy.
We were initially supposed to record this. What was it? Thursday.
Yes.
We were originally supposed to film it Thursday, and it started snowing Wednesday, and it continued snowing into the morning on Thursday. It was bad. And at night, it was supposed to be 2 to 3 inches every hour.
It was.
So it was. I was working Wednesday night. I was. And I had to drive home at 9:30 at night in the terrible, horrible snow. It was so bad. There was at least like 6 inches of snow on the ground already.
Dude. It was I opened my door to take out the trash, and I'm like walking through I feel like I was walking through a hurricane. The blizzard kept picking up, and I'm like, I fell on the goddamn ground, because for some reason, there's ice underneath the snow.
Yeah, no, really?
I busted my ass, and I'm like, this is like Uncharted levels of fucking trying to get to the trash, trying to take out the trash. I feel like I was going through a desert of snow. That's how fucking big the snow was.
Well, it's funny because you know how sand dunes, what they look like, how they got like that little iconic sand dune-y shape.
Mm-hmm.
I was out back, and we were shoveling like a little path for the gate to open, and right next to the gate, it looks exactly like a sand dune. it's just like, well, that's interesting.
Oh my god, no, that blizzard, I mean, we've had blizzards in Pennsylvania, like, so many, but, I mean, this one's pretty bad too. I mean, it's on the scale. I mean, there was a
It
warning.
was 18 to 24 inches.
Hey, I wasn't scheduled to go to work. I was okay.
Lucky.
I mean, like, some people had to go to work. I'm like, if that was me, and considering the fact that I had to walk, I would have called off.
I had
wasn't
to
walking
work
through
that night and the day after.
Same. Oh wait, no. The day after I did work. That's because the roads were cleared. Thank God. Technically, the roads are still not cleared, like the sides of the road, so I have to be careful every time I walk.
He's got to walk on the road.
Yes. Exposed!
In the middle of the road.
You
right
big-
on the yellow line.
This podcast is also sponsored by shoes. Shoes. If you need to walk to work, wear shoes. People don't wear shoes, and those people we call homeless.
So you're homeless. It's okay. Oh god, Payless shut down. I got no shoes. Oh my god.
Is there any Paylesses still open?
What?
Did Payless even actually shut down?
I have no
You
idea.
remember Payless?
I don't know.
You don't remember Payless?
No.
I forgot this is Pennsylvania. I'm from New York.
We got Five Below.
That's not Payless, bro. Five Below. You buy something from Five Below, it'll like break in like 2 days. Or like you buy a pair of headphones that the sound sounds like crap in one ear and it sounds good in the other one. So with Five Below, it's a trade-off when you buy something. It's always shittier when you take it home.
No, really?
The only thing I like from Five Below are the shirts, the graphic tees. Is where I buy my Five Below is where I buy my graphic tees because they're like $5. So I mean, I'm a graphics tee guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, oh, that was condescension. I was like, oh, that was very mean. The blizzard. There's not a lot to talk about the blizzard. It was a blizzard.
So, it's funny because I told my dad the day before, I was like, hey, wake me up if you need my help. And he was like, okay. And he went out, started just started snow blowing. Didn't even ask for help. And then my mom came in and she banged on my door. It was really, really loud. She knocked really loud, like louder than she normally does. And it's knocks really hard. And I'm like, what? She's like, get outside and help your dad shovel. I was like, oh. I told him to wake me up, and he didn't wake me up. But I went out there and I helped him.
She was like, mira muchacho, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? Durmiendo en la casa. Ahora, ¿por qué tú no sales con tu papá? Yes,
but yeah, no, afterwards, after we got done shoveling and stuff, we went over to my grandmother's house to help her shovel because, she needs help. She lives right down the street, so.
Nice. Why don't you wake me up so I can help and shovel?
I'll keep that in mind next time, when I gotta drive through, 6 feet of snow to get to your house. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll walk there.
Oh yeah, no, what? No, yeah, that's fine, perfect. Just walk over and just help us.
No, I was just gonna.
I won't even need to wake you up because you'll be up way before me.
I was just gonna fly there.
You'll start on your way over right after work.
I work tonight too. Oh man, it sucks. I work tonight. But I wanted to do this podcast Sunday, but because
I would have, but I had work at 12.
Yeah.
But that was not gonna happen, especially since it's already almost 12.
I can't wait to make this podcast our full-time job, so I have to keep working at it.
That would be nice. It would be nice. It's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but it would be nice.
It will start. I mean, our reviews for this podcast are incredible. Like 100.
Honestly, for only being into this a month or two, this is insanity.
Well, we saw our channel way earlier than that, so I mean, we have 73 subs, and our podcast is doing really good. I mean, I would like to check to see what our numbers are like, but it should be cool.
It's crazy. It's cool. I like it.
Because our numbers are insane, especially, it's a lot. 179.
180 almost views on that last video, and we started about 3 months ago on doing podcasts.
And it's gotten more views than our shitty, cringy sketches. So
Yeah.
we're doing something.
It's great.
I hope we get Red and Link numbers where it goes like up all the way high. Man.
That would be nice, but it's probably not gonna happen.
Once we have enough subs where we can get this the channel monetized, and we can get money to buy better equipment, we'll be on the track.
I hope you guys noticed. Pinky up.
I hope you guys did not notice. Other pinky up.
I'm out of hot chocolate now, and I'm sad.
Do you have any more hot chocolate?
No.
This is sad.
Alright, so what's up on the next list here?
Why there's only one Hanukkah song? I wasn't very specific with that. Is there only one Hanukkah song that had dreidel, dreidel, dreidel?
Is that Hanukkah?
It's dreidel. I think it is Hanukkah.
Maybe it is Hanukkah.
There's only one Hanukkah song.
Probably is Hanukkah.
Besides
but I'm sure there's more Hanukkah songs.
Dreidel, 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 and that Adam Sandler Hanukkah song.
Are you sure about this? If I look up Hanukkah songs, it's gonna just pop up dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
Go ahead. By the way, if you guys aren't subscribed or if you guys haven't liked, this is just a little call to action. Don't forget to comment, subscribe to the DrunkRamen StoryTime podcast for new podcasts whenever they're available, because these two busy guys right here are always busy. We will make new podcasts.
Okay, so let's see here. Oh Hanukkah, I don't know how to say this one. The Hanukkah song, light one candle, I have a little dreidel. Hanukkah, Hanukkah.
That's the Adam Sandler one, I think.
Miracle, Hanukkah blessings, 8 days of Hanukkah.
In public, maybe I wasn't specific with that.
No, you're just bad.
Okay, we'll change that topic. We could talk about Christmas songs, I guess. That does still a good topic.
Mariah Carey.
Just a cover of which one? The Mariah Carey Christmas song?
All I want for Christmas.
It's a cover of a song. Huh?
I know it is, but pretty much around the holidays, all you hear is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
All I hear is jingle bells, jingle bells rock. Santa Claus is coming to town. Something like that. Jingle bells, Santa Claus is coming to town. I guess Mariah Carey.
You know what my favorite one is? Jingle bells, Batman smiles, Robin laid an egg.
The Batmobile has lost the wheel and the Joker got away.
I thought it was Joker laid an egg.
Shut up!
Oh my gosh.
Ah, man. Yeah, I guess Christmas songs are pretty good.
They're funny. I can only stand them within the next, within 2 weeks of Christmas.
No, you're
anything before that is just
You're like a
really?
weirdo if you listen to Christmas music when it's not Christmas. You're like...
If you're listening to Christmas music in October, then just stop.
What else are they going to listen to in October? How many
Listen to some AC/DC or some Fall Out Boy or some 21 Pilots or something.
Well,
just don't listen to Christmas music in October.
Or some Imagine Dragon. You choose. Listen to Radioactive. It's Halloween, man. Radioactive's probably the only song that's sort of related to that season. I like Radioactive from Imagine Dragon.
Yeah, no, it's a good song.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Now this one, we're going to talk about quite extensively. How long did you think Santa Claus was real?
Okay, so I think.
Well, you were ready for.
I'm trying to think when
you're ready for the
figured
story.
this out.
You're ready for the story.
I was the one that came up with that.
You're like, yo, I got this.
I was the one who came up with that topic. I'm pretty sure. I want to say probably 5th grade.
Okay.
5th grade is probably when I stopped.
Okay. 5th grade?
5th grade.
I'm surprised your butt did not get kicked in 3rd grade. Kids are evil, man.
They are.
They find ways to insult you, and like
It was either 5th or 3rd. I don't know.
like kids and like 18-year-olds, they find ways of insulting you with like insults that you probably wouldn't think of, but like they hurt very deeply. I mean, when I was 18, I wasn't a bully. I was actually bullied.
You're a bully?
I
Wow.
was bullied.
He was a bully, guys.
I wasn't a bully. Look at me. I'm wearing a goddamn Christmas sweater and a hat. Do I look like I could be a bully?
Yes.
I look like I should be standing out front with
You look like the Christmas bully.
the ghost of Christmas bullies. Oh, Jared, I bullied you.
Have you ever played that game from Rockstar Games, sir?
The ghost of Christmas bully. He's going to the.
No.
Imagine he's just going to all the kids he bullied. I bullied you in high school, Jared.
No. Have you ever played Bully?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
And then you got that Santa Claus?
Yes.
Does it look like I could be a bully? Yes. By bully logic, yes.
I stopped believing in Santa Claus till I was 10.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believed in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy for quite a long time. And then one day I was like, Mom, is the Tooth Fairy real? Like, just be honest with me. And she's like, no. I was like, okay. Is Santa Claus real? No. What? No, that's not what happened.
Mom.
That's not what happened. I was like, oh, okay.
Imagine you're fixated on that one thing, like, Mom, who's the one that was leaving money under my pillow? Don't bullshit me. I know the Tooth Fairy is real. Who's the one leaving fucking $20 under my pillow? Huh?
I never got $20 under my pillow.
Oh, no, me neither. It was just a joke. I'm like, I believe in the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy is not real, sir.
The Tooth Fairy is real. My mom told me, man.
Well, your mom is lying to you. Mom, is the Tooth Fairy real?
Mom, is the Tooth Fairy real?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What? Santa Claus isn't real either. Who's that fat man that was in your room? What? Santa Claus is my dad. Oh my god.
Did you just call your dad fat on camera?
No, I call Santa Claus fat.
You said, who's that fat man? You said, she's like, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is your dad.
No, Santa Claus is actually my dad, yeah. My dad.
You calling your dad fat?
Yeah, but I have a stepdad.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're right. But why would he be in your mom's room then?
I don't know. Take a shot.
Oh my god.
Irony.
What? Why McDonald's?
Huh?
Why McDonald's?
Why McDonald's?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't McDonald's.
You thought I was doing the McDonald's
Yes,
thing.
I did.
There are parts of this podcast where we're like looking at each other about to like crack up because I said something stupid. We're like,
I literally, that's what came to my head. I was like, why McDonald's? Why would you do that? No, that's not it.
McDonald's. Nothing says the holiday spirit like a warm Big Mac and cholesterol levels.
Want to know a fun fact? In Japan, I think it is, KFC is Christmas dinner. It's super, super famous to have KFC for Christmas.
And if we eat it in
I think it's Christmas.
I wish... I bet KFC in Japan is way better than it is in America. Because, be honest, I will feel incredibly depressed eating KFC.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pull up this video here. It's the KFC for Christmas. It's a commercial that they run.
You know, you want me to put like a little box in front of the screen so people can know what we're watching?
Sure.
Oh, man. By the way, here's another call to action. If you like our podcast, please comment down below if you want us to talk about a certain thing.
What's this one right here? So that you can see it and you can put the video up and just like, show them. But
so if you're watching this, there'll be a little box right there. That's something right here. Right there, could be right there, could be right there. I wouldn't be praising chicken that probably tastes like rat feces at all. Okay, those girls make KFC look pretty good. I see why that commercial is doing so well. I do love the fact that Japanese are just taking something that we Americans eat very depressingly on our couches and just turning it into this big spectacle, man. That looks better than our KFC commercial. I don't even think we have KFC commercials here, do we? I mean, like, there used to be, like, good KFC commercials. Our KFC commercials suck. It's just the Colonel, and they switch him out all the time. Japan knows how to make KFC commercials. I mean,
Japan knows how to make commercials.
They know how to make commercials, and they definitely know how to use KFC. They don't just switch out the Colonel and give him abs or make him a woman for some weird reason. I mean, I'm going to Japan for KFC, man. America KFC tastes like rat feces and horse manure. I've had,
oh my gosh.
I wonder what kind of like oil they use for their chicken. I bet it tastes better than our oil. Like, they probably use like different ingredients too.
I have no idea.
I'm assuming there's different ingredients and the chicken tastes better.
Oh my gosh.
Because I've eaten KFC chicken. The chicken's a bit slimy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit greasy and slimy.
Alright.
I mean, Popeye's chicken is where it's at.
Interesting.
Wait, you don't like Popeye's chicken?
I haven't really had it. We don't really eat chicken. My dad doesn't eat chicken much.
Why?
Because he ate it too much when he was a kid. That's all they pretty much ate because it was like pretty much the cheapest thing that they can buy at the store.
I mean, I eat rice. So. I eat rice and beans and maybe a side of chicken or vegetable.
Like, he'll eat it. He just doesn't prefer to eat it.
I'm not a big fan of chicken either, man. If I can do anything else other than chicken, I'd be very, very happy.
So I think we have time for only one of those two topics left.
Wow. Are we making this a little bit?
It's about an hour almost.
Yeah, I guess we'll stop around 12. Yeah. We can. I feel like we can. I feel like we can get rid of this one.
Yes, I agree.
And then maybe we'll improvise the last one and try to make it long. We'll just talk about our future of what we want to do.
It's fine. We can just, if we want, we can pretty much stop it after this last one. If we want. It don't matter. I mean, like I said, we normally do 50 minutes and we're already up an hour.
We'll do this last one and then we'll add one more and then we'll end it there.
Alright, we're going to cut this part out of the video, right?
If you want us to cut this out of the video, please like, comment, subscribe, because this is all natural. Do I feel like I look at us talking about what our plan's going to be? No. But I feel like it keeps us humble, so I'm going to keep this in.
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
Get down.
Be humble.
Be humble.
We just watched a goddamn KFC commercial, so now I'm going to have to put a little box on the fucking screen. I mean, I ain't got nothing to do.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
alright, so I do want to talk about it though. What are you looking forward to get for Christmas?
By the way, the topic is what do you want for Christmas? Thank you.
Yeah, okay, what are you looking forward to trying to get for Christmas, or what do you want for Christmas?
Now that I'm older, I mean, like, what I really want
it's difficult.
What I really want is just to spend time with family. I mean, gifts. I buy my own gifts, and I buy my brother's gifts. I mean, I'd be happy to get at least one thing from somebody. So, other than that, I'm not really looking for much.
You sad, corny human being.
I mean, Christmas doesn't mean much when you're an adult.
I know.
It means more.
It really doesn't.
It means more when you're a kid and you're like rushing down to the tree and getting gifts.
It's more so the spirit of Christmas, not...
It's the spirit of Christmas, and I gotta make this perfectly clear. It's not about the trinkets. It's not about the gifts.
It's not.
It's about
really not.
spending time with family and like
making those memories
and making those memories and appreciating what you have and appreciating that you're still alive.
Can I tell you one of the biggest traditions we have during Christmas?
Yeah.
That we've recently started within the past 3 or 4 years is matching pajamas.
Damn it, that's so cool. Damn it, that's so cool.
Now, I don't know if we'll be doing it this year because my aunt is no longer living here in the state. She lives in North Carolina now. And that was pretty much her idea. But
I mean, I have family coming over on Christmas, and they're gonna be like giving us gifts and stuff like that. I have an entire family coming over. I'm not. I mean, they scheduled me to coming on Christmas, but I'm not coming in. I want to spend time with my family.
You do you.
But that's why they schedule. I'm like, I don't know why work schedules people on Christmas.
We're closed on Christmas Day.
I'm not. They want me to come in, but I'm like, I'm spending time with my family, bro. I don't care if I get a write up. I'm like, I rather family's worth more than anything.
Yes, I agree.
Exactly.
I will miss candlelight service this year because I work till 6.
Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, do I want to go? I completely forgot about it. This was my fault, by the way, because I forgot about it and I switched with someone else. But
it's like a church thing.
Yeah, it is. But
I used to go to church as a kid. I fell asleep on the benches, but that's because I'm not a religious guy. But, no.
I go to Sunday school more than I go to church.
Sunday school is pretty fun. Hanging out with like church people, like friends like that who.
People that get me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. But
just don't say the word "damn it." Don't worry. They'll They'll get all high.
They'll crucify you.
They'll crucify you on the spot, like, God damn it! And I'm like, you said a bad word.
You said it. No.
You said the no word.
Oh my god.
I do it for the reaction.
Stop it. No, but that was my fault because I switched shifts with someone and I completely forgot about it. So that's all right.
It's fine.
But that'll be the first time I miss it in however many years we've been doing it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Brian, if you're watching this, how's it going, man? What's up, man?
What's up, Brian?
Enjoy the Christmas podcast. You might want to tell them that we're doing a Christmas podcast so you can go check it out. Tell them it might be up.
We'll see. If I see him, I'll let him know.
I'm surprised he came up to me and like, I'm like,
yeah, I was like, yeah, me and Jose, we're doing
because when he came up to me, he was like, Jose, you got a podcast? I'm like, yeah. He's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, I was like,
why didn't you tell me?
Because I'm like, I didn't know you. I'm like, so it's like maybe the second time I've seen you and like I never had a conversation with you. And he was like, and he was like, you do a podcast with Jose? Yeah, overnight Jose. Really? I was like, yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like people look at me and they're like, I think that kid's sort of stupid, but let me just tell you, this podcast wouldn't be anything without me and Tyler working.
It wouldn't be anything without me.
And me.
Without me.
We both have technical
we
both have technical expertise and we both blend it out. So
I am the common sense of the operation.
I am the impulsive and stupid and sometimes manic, but also smart when I need to be.
Sometimes.
I am good when it comes to editing, and if we need
if
we need anything last minute, I make sure we have it just in case. Because we have this cool tripod stand. Because thank God we have it. Because by the way,
yeah, it looks good actually right now. I'm pretty, from what I know, I can't tell if I'm in the frame or not because I can't see the screen, but I'm pretty sure I am. Yes. I could pull it up on my phone if I wanted to, but
you could have just pulled it up.
I could have pulled it up on my phone to frame it.
Anyway.
I said I'm the common sense. I didn't say I was smart.
Brian, if you're watching this, extra technical difficulties up in here. Technical difficulties, man.
So if I'm out of frame right now, you guys know why.
I don't think you're out of frame. We might end it here so that way we can check it out.
Yeah. But, well, did we finish up what we wanted for Christmas? No, we didn't. Is there any equipment or anything you want for Christmas?
For the equipment that I want, it mostly involves this podcast. I mean, if anything, mic.
I want a microphone.
A camera? We're actually, me and him are saving up for a camera, but that's...
that's different. That's another story for a different day.
Yeah. But a mic, a Blue Yeti, at least a Blue Yeti or something that we can put in the middle so that way our...
podcast mic.
A podcast mic.
Yeah.
Because we want to look professional. Maybe get at some point I want to order us a bigger desk. At least something that's more professional.
Don't order a desk because we're not lugging it from your house to my house in my car.
It'll be a foldable one.
No, don't worry about it. I have foldable tables that we can just throw a tablecloth on.
Yeah, okay, yeah, next time we throw a tablecloth on this so it can hide the... Yeah, what kind of tablecloths do you have?
I don't know. We'll look.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, pretty much that's everything that I want. I mean, I pretty much got. I mean,
yeah.
My mom is pretty much proud of me that I'm actually doing something that I'm getting myself out there. That I'm doing something that I like. I mean,
yeah, this is fun. I do enjoy it. I really do.
When I got that shout out from that YouTuber McBurger, my mom posted it everywhere. She's like, "Sub to my son." I mean, I'm really proud of him for actually. I'm really proud of him for actually, doing something that he loves.
Taking steps forward
to I'm trying.
And here's the thing. It's just the smart thing to do is to make your connections and pull those up with you.
Exactly.
And work together, and you guys make it that way.
Because what we want to do is, me and Tyler want to start our own business, and we've talked about this. But
we've talked about it, yeah. We want to step in.
The more connections I make, the more I can these YouTubers can help us, and we can help them, and we can make a
community effort.
We can make a group, and we can do all that.
It's a YouTube community.
A YouTube community. Just guys like to chill out.
That's the true Christmas spirit.
It was two guys who made a podcast, and it was incredibly good. One was impulsive and stupid, and the other one was good.
I was the good one.
They're about to end the podcast right now. So we want to wish you all a very, very, very Merry Christmas. We love you all. And we will see you all on January 14th. We hope you enjoyed this Christmas podcast.
I agree.
Please like and subscribe because every like and every sub and every comment matters. We like to thank you all. 2020 has been a rough year, but we would have not we would have not done this podcast or this channel without you guys. Mm-hmm. I'd like to thank my bro TY for an awesome Christmas podcast. And with that being said, Merry Christmas. See you guys all on January 4th.
Merry Christmas to all, or Happy Holidays, or Happy Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever you celebrate.
Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Ramadan, Happy all that.
Ramadan? Is that a thing?
I don't know, it just came to the top of my head. And if you want to comment how ugly our Christmas sweaters are,
tell us who's this better.
Tell us who's uglier.
I've got Christmas Rexy.
I got the cool llama right here. Come on. Anyway, that was it for the... What was that?
What? I didn't say anything.
Anyway.
What?
Anyway, that was the end of the podcast. Goodbye, good night, Merry Christmas, and see you all. What?